What's up, guys? Big D here. Welcome to episode 3 of Farming Simulator 2015. Gonna do a few things today. Gonna set up a overloader course play and a course play for the tipper that you see there to run up top of the farm there and drop off the grain in the silo. So let's go ahead and get started. If we've got time today, we'll go ahead and do a little something extra, a little preview for the next episode, if you will. So first things first, let's get this guy to work. So he's going to work. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to set up the course play for this Magnum with the auger wagon here. So first things first, open your course play menu. I want him to start right here. This is where I want him to start. I'm going to manage my courses. I'm going to delete a couple of these here just from experimentation. Alright, because I want to go full bore on how this is set up and how you do it from start to finish. So first, select the proper course. Okay, so for the auger tipper, okay, you're going to use the overloader course play, and that is going to be for this type of tipper here, or correction, for this the auger wagon. God, I always only call them tippers because everything else is pretty much a tipper except this, and a couple of flatbed trailers and whatnot. So yeah, so for this wagon here, this is the type of course recording you would use. So quite simply, start your course recording. Alright, I'm going to drive around here, and then I'm going to straighten it out. Alright, and that is going to be that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to set it up to where when it starts, it's going to be up here. So that's where I'm going to set up my waypoint. And to set up a waypoint or the overload point, it's this P right here in the course play control. Hit one of those, it's going to put a parking sign up there. That's going to indicate the course play that that's where you want to offload. Once you've done that, you go ahead and set up the rest of your course. Make sure you give yourself enough room for the like the combine and stuff coming around. You don't want to block something else. That should be plenty of room for that. So we'll go ahead and hit stop there. So there you go. Save your work. Auger field 27. All right. So there. Now I'm going to tell it to start course at the nearest waypoint. That's how I want it set up. Drive the course. Okay, so now I'm going to change the thresholds. I'm going to change the thresholds to, actually let me stop the driver for now. I'm going to change the thresholds on the combine for demonstrative purposes. I want this to be 15%. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is what I want to do. And the only reason I'm starting these thresholds the way I am is because I want to make sure that I can show you guys this in the span of an episode and not have to run this over the course of several episodes. So those are the thresholds I'm using. You can set them to however you would like them. Do what works for you. If you always want the tractor with the overloader moving into the field and collecting it as he gets it, start it at 0%. He'll follow him along pretty much the entire way. And go ahead and drive course. So that'll take him a minute to go ahead and kind of get set up and going. And there. So he's gone. Meanwhile on the farm. Okay, so I'm gonna wait here. Okay. And the reason why I'm going away is because I am going to use the tipper as a reference point as to where I am going to set up, or I stand corrected. I'm going to use the auger trailer as a reference point to the tipper, the green tipper here, as to make sure that I'm setting up my start and stop points where they need to be. The trailers are straight as they can be. That way, you're not running into traffic issues with this mod or this setup, because that's the most common thing, is that your start and stop points are in the wrong spot, so it won't overload automatically, or that your tractors are in traffic and they're afraid they're going to hit each other. Okay, you just gotta keep in mind that you gotta be precise when you're setting up COURSEPLAY. It's just the way it is. All right, so you see that the case has filled up and gotten the requisite number of widgets as requested. It's going to sort itself out and come back here. Yes, it is. Now, if you want to know how to set any of this up, obviously, if you're watching this, I'm obviously showing you. But if you need some reference, it's always a good idea to go ahead and get the COURSEPLAY manual from the website. The link to COURSEPLAY's website is in the description below. So go ahead and check that out, because the way they wrote the manual is actually really easy to understand. There's not too much of that's going to take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Is it somewhat techie? Yeah, a little bit, but I don't think, to be quite honest, it ain't that bad. Alright, so here's the overloader. It's going to stop here towards the front. Okay, so he stopped there. What I'm going to do is I am going to back up. I want to start my course here. And here's why. Give it a little another inch. Okay, so he's gone. He's gonna go ahead and pick up again, because now what he's gonna do, because of the way I designed my route, he's just gonna keep doing the same thing. But I needed the route to be designed like that in order to basically line up with the tipper. So he reached the end of the course. Oh, it's 0%. He's back out. So off he goes. We're gonna go. So we picked the right one there. It's the combi, empty combine and offload. Okay, this time the combine being the overloader. And we're going to go ahead and start course recording. Okay, so we're going to go straight, and I'm going to go straight past these tracks that the auger wagon made, and we're going to head this way. And what we're doing is we are designing the route that we want this tractor to take. Canola's not accepted here. I know. It's just grass clippings. I got it. If you're strapped for cash and you have a mower, you can drop some grass clippings there and get some money. I'm guessing. I've never done it, but apparently you can. Probably won't pay very much, but hey, it's a job, right? So, as I said in the last episode, we set up the first course with the beat field. Be very accurate when you're setting up your courses. Especially if you want to run a bunch of these at the same time. Don't be running down the middle of the road and that sort of thing. If you drive on the left side, drive on the left side. If you drive on the right side, drive on the right side. I'm from America, so we drive on the right side, but it is what it is. Just keep it the same, okay? So you stop here, it's going to say, the COURSEPLAY is going to indicate that, oh yeah, he stopped there. That means that's where he wants to offload. So that's all you got to do, is you just got to pause there for a second and go. Okay? Now you're wondering, why didn't he just offload that? Because I want the whole thing to function, so I need to keep the grain that's in here now, just for demonstrative purposes, just to show you guys, hey, this is how this all works. I want you guys to be able to see everything happen without, good God, wish I could drive, without having to wait 2 hours. Now, I will say that I will probably create a gameplay video at some point where it's just me playing the game, not doing much of anything else. But to start, I just want to keep it short, keep it to about half hour or so, just little snippets of me doing different things that I found very, very cool about farming sim. Alright, so as we approach the overloader, you want to make sure that you go through and set this up to where your stop point is right there, and bam, there's the stop point. Okay, so that is where I ended the course. So he's gone. He probably didn't have very much in there. And he's gonna go back and pick that guy up, grab some more, and we are going to, before anything else, we're gonna save our work. Okay, so this is going to be Tipper Field 27. Alright, now, reason I set this up here, these two course plays, and I'm gonna hopefully get them to work in concert with each other, is because if you take a look at the mini map here, field 22, 27, 32, and 33, and possibly 28, you should be able to use this course play to run those fields without having to set up another one specifically for those fields. Will it work? I don't know, but that's the idea. So if you can position your course plays strategically, if you will, then you can kind of save yourself some time in how you're going through and setting it up, and you know how many you're going to set up. And then, I mean, you get big time, like super big time, and you can get cute and get one for every field, and you're just like, you just be the man at that point. So, but yeah, that's kind of why I set it up here, just to save some time. So the tractor there is filling up. He's getting to his threshold. I figure he might just follow him to the end of this row here, take whatever he's got, and be gone. So, yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. Alright, thank you very much, sir. He's going to get out of his way. I think. Okay, cool. Alright. I think Courseplay is so neat because it's like, oh, look at all these people working on the farm. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So, and he did what he needed to do to stay the hell out of his way. Now, so that's good. That guy thought he was going to pick him up. That's funny. Alright, so here we go. Now, here's the overloader. Okay, I'm going to drive course and... Ooh. Stop, driver. Oh, I was beyond my threshold. That's alright. We'll get a demonstration still. Maybe. So, okay. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this to work seamlessly. I know canola ain't accepted. There's this pile of grass. We're trying to get this to work seamlessly and not have to manage it ourselves, which is the biggest benefit of Courseplay that you can have. While we're going through and delivering this, I mean, this is a pretty simple deal as far as watching this. I wanted to take a couple minutes and tell you some of the things I'm planning to do on this channel. So, I'm real excited about several things. I like playing sim games, so I know there's a lot of people out there that don't know me, and I'm just getting started. So I just, I like to play sim games. My job's really stressful, so this is something that I do that I like to share and have a good time with. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I'm planning on doing some stuff with. I like ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator, Part 2, and you can see here the COURSEPLAY's doing, and offloading that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, anyways, so I'm probably gonna do some stuff with the Scandinavia DLC. They just released the beta for the 64-bit executable, so it's got a lot of the under the hood type improvements for ETS right now. And then once that happens and they get that fielded, I feel like I'm gonna guess. I like to prognosticate, and SCS has always been the school of thought. When it's done, it's done. But I figure by about March or April we'll have a Scandinavia DLC, and then a few months after that we'll have, if all works well, we'll have American Truck Simulator. So I'm definitely going to do some stuff with the Scandinavia DLC because it'll be new, and I know there will be lots of people wondering whether or not to get it. So we'll do the Scandinavia DLC pretty extensively, and then we'll have a very extensive series of American Truck Simulator. Not to mention, obviously, continuing farming sim. Okay, so see, now it's saying it's in traffic. Stop traffic. Traffic course. Stop traffic. Just that little bit. Well, you're empty, guy. So I don't know. So, and this is the kind of stuff that could happen. Okay, stop, driver. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that you could run into. So you just got to kind of take care to make sure that it's all set up the way you want it to be. Okay, so we're gonna pull up here, pull this up here, and pull it up here, and it might be that we're just too far over. All right, so. There. Start course at first waypoint. Oops. They got a little fender bender there, so. Alright. Well, hopefully that works out. I'm gonna let him drive that. He's gonna drive that. They're gonna go over there. They're gonna go over there. Looks like that. Looks like the harvester was done, so. Let's go ahead and move this harvester. Nope, he's not done. He's still working. Okay. So he's going to come back, probably pick this guy up. Maybe. And we'll see. Here's the other thing I'm going to do, though. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the threshold on this guy here to... Oh, yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. Alright, and hopefully that works. You kind of see there at the last second that auger wagon took off and was going up there. So it seems like most of this course plays right, but you see what I mean, where you have to be absolutely accurate as far as how you set your stuff up. I mean, your course play, especially in this mode. This mode is this is where you start to get a little bit more technical, and you're trying to figure things out, and your tolerances and how the program works. And so it's a very good program. You just got to figure it out. Guys use this for most of the tasks on their farm, so it obviously it obviously works, and it works very well. You just got to work within the confines of what it does for you, and I think you'll be fine. let's go ahead and check on the auger over here and see what it's doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out, because basically since this guy's done, so he's there, we're gonna go ahead and offload this here. Alright, so he's done. I'm going to take this harvester, put it over here, and get this other field going. So he's working on this field. That other guy should eventually just go ahead and take off. I mean, he's 27% full, so I'm guessing he's going to take off. I don't know, sometimes COURSEPLAY is really random, so let me go over here. See if I can't just give you a little nudge there, nudge you in the right direction. There you go. Yep, I'd appreciate it if you go over there and unload this, just so we can show everybody. Maybe there's less hiccups now that the combine or the tipper is back there before before this auger wagon. I'm gonna increase the speed. Go ahead and get you some, man. There you go. Alright, brother. Do your thing. Alright, so unfortunately, as I suspected, we were just too close to the dealio. By dealio, I mean pipe. So let me get out of here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Yeah. He's going to take off and do that. So, see, I'm going to have to adjust my route just a little bit. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to base this off of this, and I'm going to start a new course. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically start it over here on the left side of this just a little bit more. Hold on a second. So you see, like I said, you got to be completely you got to be within the tolerances of what it wants you to do. So I'm putting that's where I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to stop you right. Same thing, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start course recording. Record this one more time. Yes, I know you don't take Oh, hey, he didn't yell at me. I didn't want him to. Alright, so we'll come up here, set this up, and hopefully we got it right this time. There we go. Please drop that off. Off we go. So now, the good thing is we can use this, use the overloader as a reference. So basically just needs to be, all right, and we're just gonna stop the course play right there. Tipper 27, take 2. Alright. Make sure your combine manually none. Check your thresholds, yes, that's good enough. Drive the course. So he's going to do that. All right. So I have full faith and confidence that he's going to be able to manage that just fine. The other tipper is going to do what he needs to do. You never know. We might catch up to it here in a minute. So now I want to get in the semi truck. And the semi truck. Okay. I'm gonna unhook the trailer. So, and we're gonna head down to the store. Why? Because there's something I want to show you guys. Well, okay, we'll go off-roading. I apologize. I don't like. Ugh. This is my little logging semi. So I suppose. All right. So we're gonna go to the store. And we're gonna check out this mod that I found on fs.uk. They are just an awesome website for farming mods. So yeah, let me. If I drove more modestly, I probably wouldn't have nearly an issue, or near the issues I have not driving modestly. Okay, so let's go into the store, and we are going to go into the mods, forestry technology, and there it is, the Jenz Crusher Titan, $272,000, $295 a day to maintain. Takes 30,000 widgets in the auger wagon there. And the usage is this machine cuts big logs 5.0 meters in Hackschnitzel. Okay, I'm guessing that said that this machine will take 5 meter logs, turn them into wood chips. Guessing that's what it means. So Hackschnitzel is probably one of my favorite words. Hackschnitzel. So, yep, bought one, now I'm broke. But that's alright, because we're going to sell a lot of wood chips, make our money back. So, there it is, people. This, it's got a Jenz wagon, a Jenz conveyor, a Steindl Powfinger Steppa. Looks like that's from the original game. It's a little port from the original game. And a Fliegel trailer. So this guy did a pretty good job. I mean, there's some pretty clean textures here. I mean, you can't complain about this. And it lets you walk out the back right through the glass window. I like it. It looks really good. Let's go ahead and hop in right quick and see what it looks like. Okay, boop-a-doop-doop-doop. So we'll hook up. Alright. And then deploy the outriggers. Oh, those deploy pretty quick. Up there. There's the crane. It's just a standard crane from the game, but controls are really smooth. Doesn't seem glitchy. Alright. See what the crusher sounds like. A little bit of sound there. You can barely make it out, but I'll take it. Look at that big old roller there. I like it. Alright. Let's go ahead and well, the case has reached the overload point, so I want to see if this actually worked. So I'm really excited. We're going to use this mod here in the next episode. See how efficiently it. So it reached the overload point, but oh, come on, man. Really? Okay, here's what we got to do. Really? Because the stop point's there. Alright, so stop driver, start course forward point. That sucks. Okay. So obviously we got some work to do to get this going. But it is what it is. At least we fixed the collision issue. Now we just have to make sure that our stop points and start points are correct. So for the next episode, we're going to work to correct those. So I will show you the corrected COURSEPLAY for that within the first couple minutes of the next episode. And then we're going to check this thing out and see how it works. I want to thank everybody for joining me and bearing with me as I experiment with things and get better at doing this kind of stuff. Actually, I wanted to turn later. Sorry. Boom, boom. Okay. All right. So, and we're going to set up over here, up top here, by the biomass plant. There's probably a, oh, let me out of here. There we go. There, look at that. Got some wood cut here on the landing. I was working with this, with that tractor there, so we'll kind of we'll get it set up, looking good. And so we'll do this next episode as well. So thank you for joining me once again. If you like what you saw, please, it doesn't hurt to give it a quick like. If you want to keep if you want to keep tabs on what's going on the channel, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Please drop a comment below. I am open to whatever constructive criticism that may be. I know I could do things better, and so I'm definitely no expert at this. So thank you so much, and happy farming.